Was it getting back out there and playing 30 minutes?
It was a lot of fun. Like, it felt good to be back out there. I mean, I was bored for like 2 weeks, and so it was fun. It was fun to finally have some fun again. But we lost, which sucks, but it's still nice to be out there.
This will be the first time you guys have played 3 games in 6 days this season. Maybe how important is it to get some momentum with the win against Oklahoma to kick this off?
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. We're really taking this scout very important, very serious, and we know it's a critical time of the year after this rough start to the year. But we're really looking forward to play them. We're gonna be ready to play, and we're excited.
You guys almost pulled out the game in Norman earlier this year. What was the difference looking back on it in that game?
They went zone later in the game, and it really sort of froze us on offense, and we had stopped being aggressive. We didn't attack it, and then sort of our lack of getting good shots on offense sort of led to them getting good transition baskets and easy ones.
How long did it take you personally to feel like back in rhythm on Saturday, if at all, in that game?
Probably a couple minutes. First 2 minutes, catch my breath. First time, I was a little tired, but I mean, after a couple minutes, I felt good again, and it felt normal to be out there.
There's various ways that teams can improve throughout the season. What do you think is one area that's most glaring to you that this team can improve on to have more success?
I would say offensive execution. Just we need to get better shots, and looking at the film too much every game and seeing bad shot selection. And part of it starts with attacking early in the offense and just executing our plays, executing our sets, and cutting hard, moving without the ball and whatnot, so we all get good looks at the rim.
You just mentioned how Oklahoma went zone and caused some issues the last time. I guess, what's stopping them from doing it in this game? And I guess, are you guys prepared if they come out with that?
Oh yeah, we're very prepared. We're actually expecting it. We watched the film the last time we went against their zone, and it was sort of uncharacteristic because for a time period a couple of years ago we were bad against zones, and then we sort of started to pick it up last year, and at the beginning of this year we did well against zones, but then they did it out of nowhere, and they never ran zone. It was like before they played us, they were like 99.8% man, and they just did it out of nowhere, and we caught us off guard.
How did you feel guys like David and Dejuan played with increased minutes in your absence?
They played really well. They've stepped up a lot, and they've just grown into bigger roles, and it's expected. I mean, this is their first year here, both of them playing at this type of level, and it's new to them. And you can see they've really improved on defense too, and that's the most important part. And they're going to keep improving, and they're going to be really good for us.
You've been through the Big 12 grind before, Mike. This one might seem a little tough for you guys. Losing 8 of the last 10. How do you guys maintain that positive focus going forward?
I mean, we just got to try to stay positive. We got to do our best, and we know we've suffered some bad, tough losses by a couple points and whatnot, and let games slip away. But we can't lose confidence in ourselves. And Coach Lowry always said, we're one big win away from getting our confidence back and getting rolling. That's what we need, and we're looking for that to start this next game.
On that note, Mike, how many positives do you feel like there were in the way that you guys fought back in the second half of that game on Saturday?
There were a lot of positives, but at the end of the day, we didn't come out with the win, and that's really all we're hoping for. And I know the coaches are happy that we fought, and that just shows the competitiveness that we have and the heart that we have. But now it's going to take combining that heart and competitiveness with offensive execution and playing smart.
When exactly did you get the injury that kept you out a few games?
When?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I was playing at Texas, and then my head was just hurting. So I was like, I didn't think anything of it. And after the game, I told the trainer, Luke, and next day did some tests. I didn't do so well on the test, and that's really how I found out.
How much practice time did you have before you went back out there?
We played on a Saturday. Thursday I had a non-contact practice, and then Friday I did the full practice, and then played Saturday.
What kind of test did you have to eventually pass before you could get back out there?
It's like it was this computer test. I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard.
Okay.
I finally passed it. I was very excited.
What do they have you do for those?
Oh, like memorize a bunch of words, and then you gotta memorize a shape that goes with a number, and then different line shapes, and then 15 minutes later, after you do a bunch of other tests, they bring out the same shapes and numbers and letters or words and stuff. It was pretty tricky.
Did you get to watch any games as you set out?
Yeah, I was able to watch all the games from home in my bed, and I felt like I was at every game. The way I was getting up and excited and whatnot. West Virginia, I was very hyped. Beginning of Kansas, David dunked the ball. I was acting like I was on the bench. I went around screaming. Yeah.
As a backcourt member, what's been the emphasis to value possessions?
We got like getting ourselves in the sets and really getting something good on offense, and that starts with us. And we gotta execute more. Point guards or whoever's bringing the ball up the court needs to get us into something, and also taking care of the ball and not turning it over, getting good looks at the rim.
Were you just at home when you got the concussion, or how did you guys spend that time that you were out?
Yeah, I was sort of Luke had me isolated at home. I wasn't allowed to eat with the team, be around the team much. But some guys came and visited me, which was much appreciated.